Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, please don't make it your last time. Just simply do me a favor by hitting the subscribe button, smash the like button, and turn on the notification bell so that when I post a new video, you'll be among the first to watch. And by the end of my video, please give it a thumbs up, give my video a like, so it can help promote my video. So guys, today I'm going to be talking on something really important. I feel like it's important because everybody is in this position, everybody is in this shoe. So guys, today I'm going to be talking on decision making and why it's very difficult for us to make decision and stick to it, because everybody make decision once in a while. Like, you can just wake up. I literally remember that in the beginning of the year we made decision, we took resolutions. I'm not going to do this again, I'm not going to do that again, and at the end of the day we see ourselves going back on our words. So why is it difficult for us to make decisions or make a resolution and not stick to it? So guys, without further ado, let's get into the video. So guys, what is decision making? Decision making is just the of making a choice. Yeah, making a choice. You have the power to make a choice. That is simply decision making. Taking a choice, taking a stand on something is decision. You can take a decision that I don't want to drink again, I don't want to take alcohol again, I don't want to smoke again, I don't want to humanize again, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. That is, you have the choice, you have the power to make the choice. So hereby it is called decision making. You have the power, everything is in your hands. Everything is in your hands, everything is in your power to decide. So you have the power, you have the choice to. So guys, before I get into today's video, I just want to like share a little bit of little story. Okay, I think in the beginning of this year I took some decisions, like in the beginning of this year, and literally after 1 month, 1 month, 2 months, I went back on my decisions. I didn't abide to them because why? I think at a point I sat down and I asked myself, but why do you find it very difficult? Why do you find it so difficult to take a decision and stick to it? I think it was like 4 months ago I sat myself down and I was trying to evaluate, I was trying to think, why is it so difficult? Why is it so difficult to make a decision, to take a decision and not stick to it? So then I discovered that sometimes we just wake up and just take a decision. We don't even think about it. We just in the heat of the moment we just take a decision. Like, let's say you've decided that you don't want to talk to somebody again. You just wake up and say, I don't want to talk to this person again. I don't want to do that. I am that kind of person. In the heat of the moment I just take a decision. Let's say maybe you're angry, or something is stressing you out, something is bothering you. You just want to take, in that moment, any decision you take, you will not be able to stick to it, because at the end of the day, any other thing can happen, your decision, everything will change. So I now understood something. I understood the fact that the reason why I am taking some decision, I don't know them. You cannot just take a decision without knowing the reason. I just take a decision, I don't know the reason why I am taking the decision. First of all, if you don't know the reason why you're taking a decision, it's going to be difficult for you to stick to it. That's just the truth. If you don't know the reason, you just wake up and, okay, let's say you don't want to drink again, you don't want to take alcohol again, you don't want to smoke again, you don't want to humanize again, you don't want to do those things that you used to do, that you feel that it is not right, and you don't want to do them again. Everybody drinks alcohol. Like, I don't drink alcohol. I know, like, almost everybody drink alcohol. People will say drink and don't get drunk. So yeah, people take alcohol. So if you are deciding that you don't want to take alcohol, you don't want to smoke, you don't want to humanize, why, what is the why to why you are not doing that thing again? What is the why? Like, why are you taking the decision? Why? Is it good for you? Is it good for you mentally? Is it good for you spiritually? Is it good for you health wise? What is the advantage of the decision if you know the reason why you're taking a decision? Because after I evaluated myself, I now realized that I didn't know the reason why I was taking some of the decisions I was taking. I was just taking them because, I mean, it's a new year, so I just want to take a decision. I just want to take a resolution. Oh, new year resolution. It's a new year. Or this person, I don't want to be friends with this person anymore. This person offended me. I don't want to be friends with them. Or I don't want to do this, or I don't want to do that. You know, those things that you used to do, and you just wake up one morning and like, I don't want to do this anymore, guys. So if you don't know the reason, I told myself after much evaluation, I knew I didn't know the reason why I was taking the decision. If you know the reason why you're taking a decision, it becomes really easier to stick to the decisions, because even though in the long run you might want to go back, you might want to when you have, especially those people that take alcohol, smoke, all those kind of things, when you have those cravings, but you know the reason why it's good for me health wise. I'm protecting myself, I'm protecting my liver, I'm protecting my kidney, I'm protecting every part of my body, and all of those things stands as harmful substance to me. When you know all of these reasons, it becomes really easy to just stick to decision, guys. What am I trying to say? Before you take a decision, think through it. Yes, think through it, sleep over it. Don't just wake up and just take a decision. Don't do that, because then you keep going back on your decision and you become mediocre. Okay, so before you take a decision, kindly think through it. If possible, pray through it. Whatever it is you want to do, kindly do it. And once you already realize and you already know that this thing I'm about to do is good, this thing I'm about to take, this step is a step in the right direction, it becomes really easier for you to just stick to the decisions. Okay, it becomes really easy for you to just stick, and yeah, you become committed to your decision because you already know the reason why you're taking this decision. So when somebody say, hello, please come and let's smoke, you tell the person that, please, sorry, I don't smoke because it poses as harmful threat to my health. You know why you're saying humanizing. You know the repercussion of humanizing. You know the repercussion of running from one man to another. You already know all of those things, and when you know all of those things, it really becomes really easy. I keep saying that it becomes really easy for you to take a decision. So you have to know, one, you have to know the reason why you're taking the decision. That's step number one. You have to know the reason why you're taking the decision. Is it good for me long term? Is it good for me short term? You know, there are some decisions that are really hard. There's some decisions that are really hard, but if you know the reason, I keep saying that if you know the reason why you're taking the decision, it becomes so easy. Even though when the time comes that you want to go back and you just realize why you take the decision, it becomes easy. Like I said, think through it. Once you're done thinking through it, you should know the reason why you're taking it. If you know the reason why you're taking it, and then it becomes really easy. And number three is, once you know the reason why you're taking the decision, try as much as you can, even though it's going to be difficult, even though it's going to be hard, even though it's going to break you in the moment. Try to stick to it. Stick to your decision. And do you know one thing about sticking to decisions, sticking to resolutions? It makes you a strong person. Yes, it makes you a strong person. once you are strong, you know that you've passed that first hurdle, you'll be able to move on to the next hurdle, and you find strength to overcome and still keep going like that and like that. And that's how you get stronger, and that's how you get better, and that's how you become a responsible human being. Okay, that's how you become a responsible human being. So think through it. Once you've thought through it, know the reason. Once you know the reason, try as much as you can to stick to your decisions. If you do that, you become better, guys. I don't know, I just feel like saying this because I have taken decisions. I think I took a lot of decisions this year, and I literally went back on a lot of them. But like 4 months or like 5 months ago, I sat myself down and I was talking to myself. I literally talked to myself. I woke myself up in the middle of the night and I was telling myself, why is it so difficult? You already know that this thing you're doing is not good for you. It's not good for you. It's not good for your future. It's not good for whatever you're trying to build as a person. So why is it so difficult? Why is it so difficult to take this decision? If you know the why, when I told myself, I was asking myself, is it that you don't know that this thing is poses as a threat to you? After I told myself all of these things, I just realized that maybe I wasn't conscious of the fact that this thing, even though it's difficult, it is the right thing to do. I wasn't really conscious while you're taking your decisions. You should know the reason why you're taking your decisions. It becomes easier if possible, because there's some decisions that you cannot take on your own. There's some decisions you cannot take on your own. There's some decisions that is really difficult to stick to on your own. If possible, look for somebody to assist you. Confide in a person. I just like to confide on God, because I know God is like the ultimate, is the person that you can just quickly go to, is my go-to person. So once I confide in him, he gives me strength at any time to abide by my decisions. You get? So I feel like if you can confide in a person, I recommend God. But if you can confide in anybody, bring a person close, talk to a person about it, on a daily basis. When you see yourself going back, when you see yourself trying to maybe want to go back, you talk to a few persons about it, and they just give you courage. Because I literally did that. Aside bringing God into the whole thing, I had few friends that I always just message. I quickly send a message to them when I feel like I want to go back, when I feel like my body, or my body is driving me to maybe go back on some of the decisions I have taken. I just quickly message them, and they keep encouraging me, I keep getting stronger, until I feel like I was strong enough, 100% strong enough. But I feel like, okay, I am now strong enough. I would be able, even without them, still stick to my decision. Then I stopped, but I just stopped talking about. So you should get somebody you can talk to, somebody you can confide in. Because I literally remember, even in the middle of the night, like 1 o'clock in the midnight, I could just literally just text a friend and tell the friend, this is how I'm feeling, I feel like this and this. They just encourage me, give me few words of advice, and I keep going. So guys, I think you should get somebody you can always confide in. So before I close this video, I want to go back. I just want to do a quick recap on everything. First off, taking a decision, it's not something you just wake up and take. You don't wake up and take a decision. You have to think through it. You have to know the reason why you're taking the decision. When you have thought through it, then you know the reason why you're taking the decision. Try as much as you can to stick to the decision. And you should get somebody, like a friend, a companion, anybody at all you could talk to all of the times, you could relate your problem to all of the times. Those people will serve as a strength when you feel weak, you get. So you get people you talk to, and when you keep your decision, when you stick your decision, you become somebody of a person of integrity. Yes, you become somebody that has integrity. And yeah, and I want to close this video by saying that I know, I know it is not easy to take a decision and stick to it, but you can do it. You can do it. In as much as you know that you are taking a step in the right direction, you can do it. You can do it. It might be difficult, it might be hard, I know, but you can do it. You can do it, guys. So with this, I want to close today's video by saying that I love you. Thank you for always coming back to watch my video. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for everything. I love you, and I'm gonna see you in my next video.